Now for the fun part. Here, you'll create a coach of your own. Now it's time to choose your coach's archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What's most important to you? Maximizing player development, acquiring new talent, or putting your team in the best position to win? Congratulations. It's time.
Welcome to the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, home to the South Alabama Jaguars, Hancock Whitney Stadium, and we have been fired up about this match all week. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Sports
Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Jaguars ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Judicials offense will start this game off with the football. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave with Jesse going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Past the first down marker and still running. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Give to the running back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got room to work. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. The Judicials look to keep this drive humming. Quarterback keeps it.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
being that guy to say just take a dive, don't take a hit. But when the play is going absolutely nowhere, you might think about it.
First, do no harm, right? And you've already been harmed, so just don't make it worse.
Don't take those big shots unless you know it's for an important situation, goal line, third down, touchdown.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Got a man. It's Schwartz. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the year. The juices are flowing. You march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So South Alabama's offense for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Bullock. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll go to the ground. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. He leaves it with his back. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Goes to the shovel pass. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
And there's so many targets to focus on, so many elite playmakers, and they just lost him. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football, does the rest, takes it into the end zone. What a nice weapon to have on your team.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First play of the drive, read option left. There he goes. Got the first down and still on his feet. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking to throw on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The option look. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. And the Judicials will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And that's where it comes to rest at midfield. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult...
Oh, he's got some space. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. He went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. They'll run the counter. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Davenport. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Jaguars really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Sweet cut there. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Touch pass on the run. Oh, the quick spin move. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
Setting up the screen. Looking for the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Jaguars! Ready to try the point after. Oh, he missed it. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Motion from the wideout. He'll take it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. He's not a burner or anything, but he's got enough about him that he can run and hurt you at times.
Yeah, he's sneaking fast, isn't he? It seems like he's not moving too well, but he's definitely going faster than what he looks. And this defense, they're finding that out right now.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked.
On the ground, it's Bullock. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Hand off from the shotgun. Got room at the 35. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Jaguars, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Davenport. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. It'll be 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, give on the inside. That gives him 54 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. The Jaguars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run it from the gun. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Send the tight end in motion. Here's the handoff. Inside the 25. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, South Alabama. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Judicials headed quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's York. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Judicials trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll try the read on 3rd down to the left. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the... Handoff from the gun. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Jaguars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the run, it's Bullock. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the first. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Mobile, but let's just go with notable. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock-Whitney Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Judicials will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lets it fly. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
He'll ride his man on the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Judicials can really attack on this 2nd and short. Just going to keep it after the snap.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Big fullback's got it. He did not make it. A stone ball on. They go to the ground. He's in open space downfield. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Making side adjustments here. Caught, close to the marker, it's Gibbs. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Looking downfield, it's Davenport. He's going to sling it into the heart of the field. Got it! Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal.
And that... Such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
It's hard in this area throwing over this big defensive line. They've got long arms. You saw it right there, knocking that ball down on 2nd down.
Got out of trouble and throws. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Well, the good news is after that 2nd pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that if this guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
All by himself down the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running game.
And the big fella, usually blocks, but has a nice little run and met by the strong safety. He's called the strong safety for a reason. Those guys are, oversized safeties that are really strong. They're usually strong tacklers. Did a good job getting the big fella to the ground. Just gave up a little too many yards.
Finding open areas. Turning it on. Lowers those pads. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. The Judicials have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's O'Neal. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Powers through the defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that 1st down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this 1st. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
On the option, he'll pull it on the read. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. This This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal?
Encroachment defense.
The penalty on the defense, but they don't really give up much ground. There's not much to lose this close to the end zone. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Sneaks it in.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their...
Power football with the run. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
How about this offense, man? You gotta love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Back to pass, it's Davenport. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He might want another play. Wants to throw again. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, 1st down and more. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. The Jaguars didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Gets it out quickly. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, and make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football. And the Judicials buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Quarterback will keep it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. is going to have to sell out to stop the run and try to get the ball back one last time. Caught behind the line. It's Bullock. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
He steps out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll try to finish it with a score from there. Will they be able to get that one more yard and stick it in here on third down? He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches, David.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Slithers into space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Can't connect on his first throw.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field to get back in this game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's taking the deep shot. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Goes to the option. Now the toss. There he goes. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The Judicials with the 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Complete downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
First down for the offense.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. He'll take a shot. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He unleashes a long one. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, South Alabama. Ball that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
To the air on second down. Here's a throw downfield late. And that's going to be incomplete. Broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He wants a big play here late. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Working on the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. They're moving quickly after that big fourth down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set.
QB spikes it. No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. A deep throw as the clock winds down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
16-yard line. And that's a first down.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
The throw. It's on target and complete. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's got it for the late touchdown, but probably a little too late, barring just an epic finish.
And this is always an interesting spot for me now because you're going to have to go for two regardless. I don't know if it's now or if it's later when you score, but at some point.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.